What's happening, everybody? Do a little show and tell of my Highwild. I actually just did an entire video calling it by a different name. Anyway, this is the Highwild Dueling Tree off Amazon is where I got it. And the prices vary, so I won't tell you how much I bought it for because of today's world and pricing. Anyway, the Highwild Dueling Tree off Amazon. And this is it. It's a 2-paddle, I guess you call it paddle, dueling tree. This is for pistol caliber rated, not rifle caliber rated. I have shot 9mm, 10mm, and 44 mag all against this. They do send you a little chart of caliber and how far away you need to shoot it. That way it's safe for the metal. It is AR 500. And just to show you a little bit about it. I have freshly painted, because in a second when I shoot it, I want you to be able to see my impacts and see how it swings on where it impacts and how much it makes it swing. You know, so if I hit it here, it won't make it swing as much as if I hit it on the outside, make it swing faster, right? On the front of it, it's got these angle pieces, really cool. It is AR 500 angle pieces as well, so when you hit it, and they are angled forward and angled down, so it will deflect downwards, you know, as most steel should be, deflecting down and out. And the way it mounts to the 2x4 is actually pretty cool. So you just drill 2 holes in your 2x4, stick these 2 bolts in, and voila, you're done. They are individual pieces. It does come in a 2 set, but they are individual pieces, so you can space them out as wanted. You know, if you want them almost touching each other in terms of this way, or if you want them 2 feet apart, you can. It's all about where you drill the holes. So pretty cool. And then here's the swinging mechanism back here. Go ahead and swing it around. So that's how it pivots when you hit. And that's really it. Pardon my 2x4. As you can see, it's got lots of damage on it. As well as you can see what the shrapnel from impacts will do to your 2x4. It will chew it up. I have it in this metal stand here, and I do have the stand kicked up under this telephone pole to keep it from moving as much as possible when I make contact and it starts swinging. But as you can see, you know, there's a bullet hole in my 2x4. You know, there's pieces missing down there. Here's another bullet hole in the 2x4. 2x4 is really chewed up. It's about time for me to replace the 2x4. So anyway, you're going to get a lot of, what do you call it, side wiggle like this. That's why I've got it kind of stuck under that telephone pole. So it will wiggle like that. And I'm thinking any second now my 2x4 is just going to break in half. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Highwild Dueling Tree. And I am going to be shooting it with 9mm today. And I'm going to be using the Hornady HAP rounds. Yes, they're hollow point, but they are a target round. And if you don't know about the HAP, Hornady HAPs, it's based after the XTP, just without the grooves for expansion. So let's see if I can get it. So there we go. So it is a hollow point, but it does not have the grooves like a normal XTP. But they say that it's absolutely an accurate bullet. I say accuracy is all as good as the shooter. So again, with that being said, don't judge me too harshly on my shooting. As you see the paper target on the right or on the left over there, I did take some, well, that many, count them if you want, warm-up shots, because I didn't want to come out here and shoot like a doofus and keep missing, and just look like a doofus. So I did do some warm-up shots. And like I said, I actually just did an entire video calling this thing by a wrong name, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, the Highwild Dueling Tree, let's get after it, shooting 115 grain HAP rounds. And I'm going to make sure that we are in the frame here. So we'll do it like that. And I'm going to be shooting it out of a 5-inch barrel 9mm semi-auto handgun. That's not why you're here. And here we go. You'll be able to see where I impact and how it swings. Don't judge me too much on my marksmanship. Oh, we finished on 2 misses. Okay, so again, I hope that was all in frame and I don't have to shoot this whole thing over again. That was 20 rounds, and 20 rounds in today's world is like $100. That's an exaggeration, but still. Anyway, so you can see where I hit, and you can see how it was swinging. There's that side, and there's that side. So these are extremely heavy. I mean, extremely heavy. And then if you can see just me by swinging like that, see how it makes that 2x4 rock? Now that does have something to do with how it is sitting on the ground. It's not very level ground, but it's very top heavy 2x4. This 2x4 is about 4.5, 5 feet tall off the ground to the very top. So that's showing you how tall this 2x4 is. And these things are extremely heavy. When they swing, I mean, that's a lot of weight swinging around. But anyway, these plates probably have close to 1,000 rounds on them, and it has 0 pitting because they are AR-500 steel. The only pits that you will kind of see is just the layer upon layer, hundreds of layers of paint that's just chipping off. That's really what you see as far as pitting goes. The steel is not pitted at all, even though I've shot 10 mil on this and 44 mag on this at about 15 yards. It is not pitted at all. Anyway, it's just a phenomenal product. I'm probably going to get another set. That way I've got 4 swinging paddles on my tree. And just super fun. I love shooting steel because it gives you, it's reactionary. You know, you get the swinging, you get the ping every time you hit. And then, of course, when you miss, you get nothing. It's just so much better than shooting paper. I get it. If you only have a range that doesn't allow this kind of stuff and you can only shoot paper, I get it. I've been there, done that. I'm just lucky enough to be able to have this outdoor range that I've got and bring my own steel targets if I want. Anyway, the Highwild off Amazon, I'm extremely happy with this thing, and I will be getting more to make my tree a 4-swinger. Y'all have a good one.